Hey y'all, what's happening? It's Sudarity, and we are back with another beer review on The Finer Things. So today, we've got another, our fan favorite brewery. Actually, it's not even a fan favorite, it's just my favorite brewery, next to Prairie, I would say. They've been on this channel millions of times already, but they just keep coming out with really cool and interesting beers, so I gotta keep having them, I gotta keep trying them. This is Untitled Art with their Peaches Sour a la Mode. So yeah, that's the name alone makes it sound incredibly interesting. Pretty sweet can art. Got this kind of abstract, like peaches and cream sort of vibe going on all around. Really, really interesting looking. So this is a 16 fluid ounce can. We got a 1 pinter, 6% alcohol by volume. And it is described as a Berliner Weiss style ale with peach, apricot, cinnamon, and graham cracker. So wow. Brewed and canned by Untitled Art and Corporate Ladder Brewing Co. at Wenatchee, Wisconsin. Stephanie Heyman is the artist again for this piece. She's been getting her art all over these cans, man. Good job, Stephanie. She's even got a signature on there now because her art is being seen by tons of people around the country, I guess. But yeah, really cool Wisconsin beer, Wisconsin brewery. Rob, if you watch these, I would highly suggest you start drinking some Untitled Art beers because they're freaking delicious. About 8 times out of 10, they're absolutely great. But yeah, peach, apricot, cinnamon, and graham cracker. So we're going for it's peaches sour a la mode, so like a peach cobbler sort of with ice cream. You know, with ice cream is a la mode. But yeah, let's crack this bad boy open. I'm expecting extremely fruity, desserty flavors. We'll see how each one stands out. Oh man. Woo! Look at that. It's beautiful. It's got this amazing orange, like melted creamsicle kind of color. If you've ever had a creamsicle, Bluebell creamsicles, those are delicious. This looks kind of like that, man. It's got this really hazy orange color, and the head itself looks like that ice cream in the inside of a creamsicle. Pretty gorgeous, if you ask me. Well, let's give it a smell, shall we? Mmm. God, man, I can smell the graham cracker immediately. It's like really creamy smelling. I'm smelling that ice cream and graham cracker, like right off the top. But let's try it. Cheers, y'all. Wow. That's pretty amazing. You know, first I'm going to talk about the mouthfeel of this. It is incredibly smooth on your palate. It's kind of got a little bit of weight to it. It's not just like a typical kind of beer, I don't know, like it's not like a blonde ale or anything where it's super light. It's got weight to it. It's got, it feels almost like as if there is peach puree in here, because it's got like thickness. It's almost got like a peach pulp thickness to it, which is pretty cool. To me, it seems like they actually brewed this with peach puree, which is of course just like mashed peaches and sugar, essentially. Because it almost tastes like, I know there isn't any pulp in here, but it almost tastes like it has the consistency of peach puree with pulp. Pretty cool. So the peaches flavor is really authentic and tastes just like real peaches. So and it's describing itself as a sour, but the only sourness I'm getting is this really nice tartness. It's like a really, really understated kind of tart taste. It's not sour at all. I would definitely not describe it as sour. The mouthfeel and the kind of creaminess of like the ice cream and graham cracker and cinnamon definitely offsets the sourness. So it's just as tart as you'd think a peach would be. You know, it tastes like you're drinking peaches, ice cream, and graham cracker. It's kind of amazing. Once again, this is as far from a beer as you can possibly get. This is like, it's just dessert alcohol, really. At this point, we're blurring the lines between like cordials, you know, dessert cordials and beer, because this is basically dessert in a can. You know, have one of these after dinner. It's 6%, not terribly high, but it doesn't even taste alcoholic. Because once again, it's like it's some magic Willy Wonka kind of shit. Like, this is the everlasting gobstopper, you know, where you're drinking your dessert and you can feel it. You're like, oh man, I'm tasting peach cobbler. I think that's what they said in the movie. This is the beer equivalent of that. So if you're into peaches, if you're into ice cream and cinnamon and whipped cream and like all that good southern shit in a dessert, in a beer, then you're gonna love this beer. I would highly, highly recommend it. It's super amazing. And it's probably one of my favorite Untitled Arts. They've made one like this before, but it was like strawberries, I think. Strawberries a la mode. But man, the peaches is really doing it for me, because peaches and cream, that's like one of the most classic combinations, up there with, you know, peanut butter and chocolate. Or like mint and chocolate. I mean, it's classic. Peaches and cream, baby. So yeah, highly recommended. Highly, highly recommended. My stamp of approval. This is a remarkable beer. Absolutely 10 out of 10. That's my recommendation. This is the beer of the year for me. The beer of 2021. It might have been decided, but we'll see. You know, maybe something else comes and gets another 10. But to me, this is perfection. It's super accessible, super easy. Like new beer drinkers would love this. That's why, you know, I know my boy Rob. He likes his he likes his claws, and he likes his shit fruity and sweet. You know, like I do. I love White Russians and things that deviate from like your typical kind of beer or your typical cocktail. And this is like drinking dessert in a can. So, highly recommended for any sweet tooth out there. But anyway, that's my review. I'm about to start my stream pretty soon, so I'll see you guys there. And thank you guys for watching. Trippa, Tommy, Rob, Natalie, everyone else. It's pretty awesome. Been a pretty cool journey so far. We're going to keep it rolling and keep drinking some more brews, keep doing reviews, and crushing noobs in League. So until next time, this has been The Finer Things. Peace, y'all, and cheers once again for the first ever 10 out of 10 beer. 2021 is going to be a good year, man. Alright, see ya.